Today we will discuss about Ogive. So what is Ogive? Ogive is a graphical presentation of frequency distribution. It is a graphical presentation of frequency distributions. When we present the frequency distributions in graph, it is one form of graphical presentations of data. So you may say Ogive is a graphical presentation of cumulative frequency distributions. It is a graphical presentation of cumulative frequency distributions. Cumulative frequency distribution, you know, cumulative frequency distribution are two types: less than cumulative frequency distribution, less than cumulative frequency distributions, and more than cumulative frequency distributions. So as the cumulative frequency distribution are two types, so definitely Ogive can be of two types. Ogive can be of two types: less than ogive and more than ogive. So how to construct ogive? So we will now discuss how to construct ogive. So while constructing ogive, one has to first convert the normal frequency distribution into less than cumulative frequency distributions or more than cumulative frequency distributions. If we are constructing less than ogive, then we have to construct the less than cumulative frequency distribution. If we are constructing more than ogive, then we have to construct more than cumulative frequency distribution. After constructing less than cumulative frequency distributions, more than cumulative frequency distribution, then we can go for constructing ogive. Let us take one example how we can suppose to construct the ogive. So let's say one frequency distribution is given like that: marks, number of students, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30, 40, 40, 50. Let's say number of students are given like this. So this is the frequency distribution, normal frequency distribution given to us. So in this case, how to construct less than ogive and more than ogive? For less than ogive, we have to construct less than cumulative frequency distribution. So we have to convert this normal frequency distribution to less than cumulative frequency distributions. So less than cumulative frequency, how to construct? So we have to write like that: marks less than 10, less than 20, less than 30, less than 40, then less than 50. So here frequency will change. So less than 10. So 0 to 10 is 2. So less than 10 definitely 2. 10 to 20 is 8. So less than 20 means it is including 0 to 10 and 10 to 20. So that's why we have to add this to form this number, that is 8, 2 plus 8, 10. So next, less than 30 means it is including 0 to 30. So all the three frequencies have to be added. So 10 plus 10 is 20. Next, likewise, less than 40 is 20 plus 6, 26, and less than 50 is 30. So it includes everything. So this is less than cumulative frequency distributions. So likewise, if you want to construct more than cumulative frequency distribution, then what you have to construct? More than cumulative frequency distribution. Cumulative frequency distributions. So how to construct? Then like we have to write like that. Marks should be more than. So more than 0, more than 10, more than 20, more than 30, more than 40. Then you have to find the frequency. More than 0 means it is including everything. Everything means, so all the frequency have to be added. So if you add all the frequency, this will be 30, right? So more than 0 means everything. So it is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. So it will be 30. Then more than 10. So more than 10 means it is excluding 0 to 10. So after 10 we have to add. So 0 to 10 is 2. We have to minus it. We will get 28. So likewise, more than 20. More than 20 means it is after 20 beyond numbers we have to include. We have to deduct these 2. So this 2 is 8 plus 2 is we have deducted already 2 here, 8, 28. Then 8 we have to deduct. This will be 20. Likewise, more than 30 will be 20 minus 6. That is 20 so 28 minus 8 is 20. Then 20 minus 10. That is 20 minus 10 is 10 minus 6 is 4. So this will be the cumulative frequency. So you can also get this cumulative frequency or frequency by adding from the bottom. 4 plus 10 plus 6 10 plus 10, that is 20, 20 plus 8 28, 28 plus 2 30. By this way you can add this. You can add to get the frequency. So after finding out more than cumulative frequency distribution, students should know how to calculate this more than frequency. Either you can subtract or you can add this. So by this way you are supposed to construct the more than cumulative frequency distributions. After constructing this more than cumulative frequency distribution and less than cumulative frequency distributions, you can supposed to construct the ogive. So how to construct the ogive? Take one graph paper, right? Draw the quadrant. So this side you will take the marks or class interval or marks, or this side you will take the frequencies. This side you will take the frequency. Now you have to locate. Let us take less than ogive. How to calculate greater than ogive? So let's take in your graph. This will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and the highest frequency is 30. So this side, let's say this is 10. This is let's say 10. This is 20. This is 30. Right? So likewise, you have to also mention the scales. So what is the scale you are using for x-axis? What is the scale you are using for y-axis? So you have to mention scales here. Scale you have to x-axis stands for how much unit for one. How much 1 unit is equal to how much small squares. How much small square for y? 1 unit for y. So you have to mention here also. So after doing that, then you have to plot this number. So in less than cumulative frequency, so you will draw the less than ogive. So less than ogive, your less than 10 is 2. So you will take 10 here. This frequent these items, that is your less than 10. So 10, so your coordinate will be 10 2, 10 2. So this is x axis 10, y axis 2. Let's say you are getting these points. So likewise for less than 20, 20 10. So this will be the points, you will get these points. Likewise less than 30, 30 and 20. So this is the points you will get. And likewise less than 40, 40 and 26. So it may be these points. So next is less than 50. So 50 and the value here is 30. You will get these points. So after getting these points, what you have to do? You have to join this point to a smooth hand curve. Smooth hand curve. But free hand curve. You will join these points. So this is the less than ogive. This is the less than ogive, right? So likewise, when you draw the more than ogive, so here the thing will be different. So this is the 0, and for more than ogive 0 against 0, you have to plot the frequency 30. So this is 0, this is 30. You will get this point. And more than 10, this is 10, and the frequency is 28. Let's say this is the frequency 28. More than 20, more than 20 is 20. So let's say this is the points, right? More than 30 is 10. More than 30 is 10. So this is the points. And more than 40, this is more than 40 is 4. And this is the, let's say this is the points. And again you will join by smooth hand curves. By smooth hand curves, right? So this is more than ogive, this is less than ogive. One important point here, and the point of intersections give you median. This is known as the median value. Median of the series you can also locate by making intersection and drawing a vertical lines. You can get the medians. So all this about how to draw the ogive. The most important thing to draw the ogive is that, so first we have to construct the less than cumulative frequency distributions, more than cumulative frequency distributions as the data required. So accordingly we will draw the less than cumulative frequency distribution, more than cumulative frequency distribution. And second important point is, so while constructing, so you will take for the less than ogive, you will take the upper limit of the class. Okay, for less than cumulative frequency distribution or less than ogive, you will take the upper limit with the frequencies for locating different points. For more than ogive or more than cumulative frequency distributions, you will take the lower limit and the frequency values. By this way, you will look at the different points. And third point is, important point is, you have to join these points through smooth hand curve. So after joining this smooth hand curve, you will get the required ogive. So that's all you can supposed to know this when you will do this practical thing. Thank you.